Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and I'm back with another episode of Doomsday Last Survivors. I just got finished recording Phase 5 of Top Commander, so if you look, I probably look the same as I looked when I was recording that video, but this video will probably be coming out before that video. Long story short, we're going to be going into Island Raid today. So, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much. You guys are the ones that keep this channel afloat. Yeah, hit the like button and we'll get right into the video. So we're just going to be going over some of the people on the island today. So we are in the G72 EU island, and we are in the Elite Warzone. We're going to be going against Elf's Eternal Lives, number 535. And let's go ahead. I always wanted to do this. I just want to read through some people's alliance message, because sometimes it actually reads pretty funny, some of the stuff that they say. So, no rude language, no racism, no toxic. Okay, I'm going to be watching them for that, man. I'm going to be policing them. And if I see them making any rude, racist, or toxic remarks, I will be reminding them of their... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that type of person, dude. I don't give a fuck what you say in the clan chat. Just don't say it to me. No, I'm just kidding. You could say it to me, but you'll probably just get blocked. So, anyways, moving on from that, nobody cares, Andrew. Just move on, dude. You guys are boring, dude. Beto Mishka. Cool picture. Infantry or ranged main, looks like, has just randomly leveled up his hero gear however he sees fit. I look forward to pissing on that guy whenever he tries to garrison the tower. And you'll see why in just a moment. If you're not sure of what we're out here doing, we are going to show you everybody, including our alliance today. So just stay tuned for that. I'm not really seeing a whole lot out of this alliance. Elves Eternal Lives, 8.8 million might. Where's all their big players, dude? Where's all the big dudes? Where's all the big hitters? Are they hiding? A lot of people like to do this. Hide them in the R1s and the R2s. So that people can't see them. But why would you want to do that? If you're going to hide your biggest accounts, then why would people want to ally with you? Yeah, these guys are weak ass, man. I've been in fearless teams that could beat this team. Spanked them across the map, dude. This team is not going to win. I can guarantee you that right now. And then we've got A, B, O, C, a bunch of C-nuts. Bunch of C-nuts. What's a bunch of C-nuts? Canadian nuts?
Huh?
Chinese nuts. No, they're Canadian. Because they're speaking in English. They're not Chinese. What do they got here? They got Sid Vicious. Ooh. Mr. Sid Vicious. What do you got going on over here? Ah, interesting. He's decided to level up all of his hero gear evenly and forego the focused strategy of refining your hero equipment. I don't fuck with that, honestly. Unless you're a big spender in this game, you shouldn't be doing that. But to each their own. I'm all for getting the parts you need for your specific main, whether you're a ranged main or a rider main. I'm all for maxing those parts first before moving on to the others. So you'll hear me saying a lot of that in today's analysis of people's accounts. You'll see that a lot of them just don't level up their hero equipment properly, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, so that people out there watching can see that there are people out there like this person who level up their hero gear properly. This is clearly an infantry main, high spender, or just maybe has had their account for a very long time. Looks to be the latter of what I just said. Looks to have had their account pretty much for 2+ years now, I'd say. But they do have a $600 vehicle just sitting in their parking lot as well. So who knows? Maybe they spend, maybe they don't. They do have some white parts, which is really nice. And they also have infantry squad defense at fully maxed. Yeah, they've got they're fully maxed. And then they're doing infantry squad attack, orange part. That's what you want to see there. Yeah, no, they're doing it perfectly. Yeah, see, these guys have ball knowledge, man. They know what they're doing. So that guy's going to be a little bit of trouble. If I see him out on the field, change the game, I will be running the other way instantly. So let's see here. We've got Rexam, 168 million might, 92 million kills. Interesting choice to go ahead and just start purpling everything on his refinements. Again, I don't agree with that. I think if you're going to do something, you should do a little more like this. Let's move on to Flad. I think I've heard of Flad before. Week 38, 3.8 million might. How did they make it into Elite Warzone? Oh, yikes. Did the matchmaking really put these guys in like pretty much the top of Elite Warzone? Wow. Wow, I feel so bad for these guys. This guy's, oh my god, this is sad. These guys are in for a treat when they run into our team. Alright, so yeah, they're probably not even going to show up. If I'm being honest with you, that's probably the best thing for Flad, is to just not show up and save their troops for Archipelago Raid. We've got TW11 here. This looks like a Chinese alliance with 4.5 billion might. Looking like a bunch of scrappers. We've got this guy here with 303 million might. Number 92. And yes, we have hit the mother lode. This man right here is going to be insane on the battlefield. Fully maxed white parts on everything. 1.5 billion kills. Ethan is probably what he mains as a garrison, which is very scary for anybody facing it. Even infantry or even riders. So yeah, these guys are going to be guys you don't want to be fucking with. That's for sure. So just as much as I am critical of people, I also know a good account when I see one. And this is not it. Mr. D. Luffy looks like he has spent a lot of money on this game only to put a white part on his rider stuff. So 260 million might, but his refinements are not good. I would say, I don't know, this is just my guess, with the helicopter and the $600 Cynthia Calamity skin, wouldn't you want to have spent that money instead on getting your refinements for your riders up to like level 10? But that's just my opinion. Moving on. Don't want to say too much. I probably already said too much. We got Riz, straight vibin', 5.6 billion might. We've developed into the amazing group known as Straight Vibin'. No, I'm just kidding. If you're new to the game, would like to learn or a seasoned veteran, then you're in the right place. We require all members to participate. Check with the art. Okay, these guys are boring other than their initial statement. They've got a leader with 3.2 million kills. Cool profile picture though. But a cool profile picture is not going to win you an event. Neither are these teammates. We've got Sir Frankie, which looks like their biggest account. It's running a Thunder Peterson garrison. Oh, I feel bad for this team. They're gonna get absolutely trounced. Hopefully Stepa can bring something better to the table. 225 million kills, 196 million might, and looks like a ranged main. They'll probably go ahead and become allies with TW11, but Riz is not going to win. And then we've got MIRG. Let's take a look at MIRG. I've never heard of them. They're the Grim Reapers. Ooh, kind of reminds me of something. Looking for loyalty, war, fun, and friends. Looking for death. Grim Reapers is your home. That's what they should have wrote. Looking to die. We are the Grim Reapers. We will kill you. No, I'm just kidding. All right, too many jokes. Let's move on here. What do they got? What are they bringing to the table? They've got a 96 million might leader with big lips and 38 million kills. Then they've got what looks to be Mr. Bean. No, I'm just kidding. 197 million might. I'm so mean. 384 million kills and a partridge in a pear tree. This guy is going to be light work for Carnage. Let's just move past this guy and see what else they got. They've got a guy with a white part here. Looks like a very new rider main with a little bit of infantry and maybe just a little bit of everything. Actually looks like an infantry main that's decided to spec into riders early. Interesting. 368 million kills on this guy. And what else do you guys got? Not seeing a whole lot here. They've got a guy with 196 million might here. That's another Thunder Peterson guy. Oh my god, bro. Guys, do you guys realize that Thunder Peterson is not even good anymore? Come on, dude. Are we in Elite or are we in Fearless here? Next, we got VIP. These are the guys that we allied with. So let's read. We got 4.8 million billion quadrillion might.
Here's the plan. We get the warhead and we hold the world ransom for $1 million.
Welcome to VIP Club Hakkasan. Experience the unforgettable. International alliance with worldwide membership. Number of kills is more than half the combat power. Very, very good. I like that right there. They got minimums for T5 and T6s. Interesting. They've got 2 R4s and 1 R5. Not very trusting, if I do say so myself. Looks like a rider or an infantry main that's actually leveling up his gear rather properly. Very good. 217 million kills on that guy. And I see a Sargento here. What's Sargento going to bring to the table? He's going to bring what looks to be a ranged main, but closely followed by infantry and riders. But got lots of yellow parts, but no white parts yet, no red parts. But an interesting amount of might. I wonder if it's just fake might, because I figured he'd have some white parts with 283 million might. Crazy. Another Thunder Peterson enthusiast here. 204 million might, 161 million kills. Looks like a fighter. We'll take him. We'll take him as allies. Don't mind them. See a lot of good fighters here. Let's take a look at their R3s. I already took a peek through them. I'm seeing a lot of 100+ million mites there. Nothing in the R2s. And we've got, whoa, look at this. We've got Blaze in the R1 slot. 386 million might. 2.2 billion kills. Yeah, I mean, there's probably people watching this video that know this guy. He's got to be an OG, man. He's got a 151 commander ID, so that means he's been around. Very, very strong looking account here. Very impressed with this guy's hero gear, and he could do either riders or ranged as his very diverse kit and troop type. So very awesome to have him with us. And that's about it for VIP. I've never heard of them before, but they're looking pretty good. On the outset, I saw about 4 or 5 really strong looking accounts there. And then, of course, we've got MDGR, led by Mr. Carnage, with 246 million might, 1 billion kills. He's got his backpack, max level 10, all red parts. Rider main with Chasey Felix, 7 million. If you didn't see what he can do with his 7 million Chasey Felix, go back and watch my previous video where I showcased what he can do with his 7 million Chasey Felix against my former alliance. So yeah, he's got 1 white part, but all red parts on his rider equipment and all red gear. So very nice looking there. I don't know, I thought I gave him a like before, but I guess I didn't. Congratulations on winning your top commander, sir. And moving on, we've got, they call this guy Propane, this guy's name here. Mr. Russian, 304 million kills, 199 million might. Infantry main, he does a lot of rallying and garrisoning for us. Mainly garrisoning though, he's a garrison main with some really good, for Elite Warzone, he's really good hero equipment. And yeah, looking to get some work out of Mr. Propane this weekend. We've got Lord Necros, 187 million might, 292 million kills. Rider main looking pretty good, pretty snazzy. He's been around for a while. Not a bad looking account from Mr. Necros. And looks like he's building out Rubina, great choice. I'm Rider main myself, and I main Rubina, so you're not going to hear any complaints from me on that front. And then we've got Mr. Arifa, 167 million kills, 167 million kills. He is the Marshal, 409 million kills. Looking like an infantry main with mostly yellow parts. One of the newer players, 179. So he's actually probably just, I would say probably just recently got his T6s. But I see him out there doing some work. Give him a like. And then we've got this person, I never see them, Yui, That's how I don't know how to pronounce it. Yui. Very active player, probably one of the newer players as well. I see a 180 commander ID already up there with 136 million might, 406 million kills. Boys, if this isn't a sign of things to come for you, boy, for in the kill department here. I mean, we're not talking T4 kills, but we're talking a good number of these is T5 and T6 kills. Yeah, so, you know, we're doing a lot of battling on this alliance. Today's commander like limit has been reached, so I can't like anybody else's profiles today. Okay, I sent like 3 likes, by the way. Cool. Good to know. I've never sent that many likes in a day before, so how would I know? Alright, so we've got a level 10 backpack on there with all purple gear. And then looks like an infantry main. I see her out there doing counter rallies and stuff like that with her infantry and a lot of other work for the clan. So yeah, we got a lot of solid R4s here, man. A lot of fighters, if I do say so myself. And I mean, I could go on all day, bro. I could go on all day. Just a lot of good participants in this alliance. And then I've got, of course, yours truly. Just got my red gear today. After playing for 1 year and 3 months, I finally got all my Red Rider gear and my first yellow part today. Super jacked about that. Super happy with that. Coming in with 99 million might and 53 million kills. Hopefully by the end of this island raid, I will have 60 million kills. That is the goal. 60 million kills by the end of this. I still only have my T5s already with 60 million kills. So, alright guys, that's going to do it. Our island raid is looking pretty winnable. If you ask me, we've got the strongest account, or the second, maybe the strongest 2 accounts when you combine them both together. Going up against a very strong and worthy opponent here in TW11. I just want to take one more look at this guy. Wow, this guy's going to be hard to beat, man. If this guy has what I think he does, which is an Ethan Sophie Garrison, all fully maxed, we're in for it. Alright guys, have a good one, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.